Hey guys, well, it's for this video I'm going to do something I have not done in a long time on this channel. And that is I'm going to try to do a movie review this morning. And the last review I think I did on this channel was quite a while back. I think it was actually about a year ago. It was back when Smallville was still on. It was, coming to an end. And, I was doing the reviews for each episode. And the last actual movie review I did, it was even longer than that. I believe the last time I tried to review a movie on this channel, I believe it's been about a year and a half. So yeah, it's been a long time since I really tried to review anything. But it's something I've been wanting to get back to trying out and doing on this channel again. And well, I recently bought a movie at Walmart this previous Friday afternoon, so I figured, well, why not? I'll try to do a quick movie review, see how it turns out. Because, the only way to get better is to actually do stuff, as they say. And since I didn't get a chance to watch this until late last night, and so I figured I'll go ahead and try to review it. And so what movie will I be trying to review this morning? Well, as if you can't already tell, the movie I'll be reviewing is the movie Contagion, which, on Blu-ray, which came out, I believe, a year ago in theaters. And basically, it's a science fiction medical thriller about this new virus that's spreading around the world and is very deadly, and there's no vaccines for it, and I don't think people have ever been infected with it before or something to that extent. But anyway, for this movie, it's one of those kind of movies. It's kind of like an ensemble thing. There's really no. Oh, Matt Damon is the main character of the movie's the protagonist, or this storyline is the main one, and all these other just side. It's no, it's kind of like they're all kind of equal focus or whatever. There's no one main character or main storyline. Basically, though, it stars Lawrence Fishburne as a doctor working at the CDC, who's trying to find a vaccine for it. And deal with the public and everything. Matt Damon is a recently widowed father who's just lost his wife and his 6-year-old son to the virus. All the while trying, and he finds out he's immune to the virus, and he's trying to keep his daughter, who may or may not be immune as well to the virus, safe until a vaccine is created. And Jude Law, who is like this greedy douchebag blogger person who pretty much is trying to make money off the virus, from scared people he's lying to. And Kate Winslet, who also is a CDC employee who's trying to find out how the virus got started and who was the first person to get infected and how it spread, whatnot. I mean, of the storylines, Matt Damon's storyline is probably my favorite. He's the one that basically he's just like the regular guy who's trying to keep his daughter safe, in more ways than one. Because there are people, basically his storyline as as he and his daughter try to survive, and everything. Basically, social order starts breaking down, fear and panic start setting in, people start basically looting and rioting and stuff, all around the city and everything. His probably was my favorite storyline of all of them. I didn't care for Jude Law's storyline very much. Jude Law plays the blogger that basically just he's trying to rip people off, and make money off their fear and everything. Honestly, I don't know, that one just didn't catch my interest as much as the others. I would have rather have seen more focus on Kate Winslet's character. At one point in the movie, she pretty much gets held hostage by this doctor she was working with in Hong Kong. Pretty much, and the doctor holds her hostage at his village. With all the last surviving people from his village. Basically, his plan is that once the CDC creates the vaccine, that because he's holding her hostage, then that'll mean they'll get the vaccine first and trade for Kate Winslet. The thing is, you really don't see that much about while she's there. She's there for maybe a month or two, but you never really see anything that happens to her in that period of time. I mean, it's like, she gets held hostage, and then bam, it's like 2 months later, she seems to be doing perfectly fine and happy. So, I would have rather seen more focus on that, like what happened like during that period. I mean, I know you're supposed to, like, the movie kind of implies that nothing really happens, but I wish they would have done something more with that, and maybe less of Jude Law's storyline. But that's me personally, though, because like I said, I didn't really have that much interest in his storyline. That's me, though. Lawrence Fishburne, of course, he's trying to, like, find out, like, he's trying to keep people he knows safe, and whatnot. Trying to find the vaccine. The acting is pretty good. Yeah, this movie. One thing I enjoyed about this movie is that it did a very good job at kind of instilling, like, a sense of, what's the word I'm thinking of? I guess portraying the sense of fear and dread people were feeling. The general public, because the virus itself. I mean, it's very deadly. It starts out like just normal everyday symptoms like coughing, that sort of thing. Basically, you start running fever in excess, like in the 100s. Basically, ultimately, you'll end up having a seizure, and your brain melts, and you end up dying from it. I believe they say, like, the mortality rate is anywhere from like 30% plus. And it's like an airborne virus, but it's not like your typical, it's the end of the world and the stand kind of deal. Um, but yeah, I mean, the Blu-ray quality, I was very happy with. I was impressed by it. Yeah, it looked nice on my TV in my living room, in 1080. I haven't watched the special feature out here yet, but there seems to be only one special feature on here. But there is one thing, though. I noticed watching this last night that I wanted to point out that, I mean, I kind of didn't like the way they handled this. I think maybe it could have been handled a little bit better. But maybe it's just me, though, nitpicking. I don't know. But it deals with Matt Damon's character. Pretty much at the beginning of the movie, Matt Damon loses both his wife and his 6-year-old son to this virus. And the thing is, I mean, it's like he has almost absolutely no reaction to losing both his wife and son so close together. I mean, it's almost like it's no big deal to him almost. I mean, what? I mean, what? If you watch this, you may know you may know what I'm talking about. It's I mean, he actually has more of a reaction to his wife dying than his 6-year-old son. Which, I mean, I know. I mean, I would imagine, like, losing your kid. Like, losing a kid would well, yeah. I mean, people. I mean, I know people grieve differently, but there's like after his wife dies, there's two brief scenes where he has any emotional reaction to it. It's like right after she dies, he right after she dies. I mean, he's the doctor is sitting there telling him like she's dead, and it's like he's just carrying on like nothing. I mean, literally like nothing has happened. I mean, at first he's just like talking like, oh really, she's sick? No, she's dead. Oh, well. I mean, it's just like it's like, hello, she's dead. Hello. It's like he's not. It's almost like he's not getting it. Or he's ignoring it. But I mean, not even. That's not even what I'm talking about, though. It's like he gets mad. He gets briefly mad at the doctor, and then like in a later scene, he starts crying a little bit. He starts crying, and then that is the only emotional reaction he has to either his wife or son dying. I mean, I know people grieve differently when something like that happens, but I mean, I would imagine to lose two loved ones so close together, in such a manner. I think I would be. I mean, it's just. I think I would be a little bit more upset than the way he was portrayed. I mean, it's like it almost came off like he just didn't care. But I don't know. That's me. That's just something that I kind of picked up on. Maybe I'm nitpicking. I don't know, but I mean, whatever. um, that's really about all there is I can say about this. I mean, if you're looking for a good, I mean, is it good? Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm definitely not disappointed I bought it. Probably how would I rate it? Probably out of 10. Out of 10, it probably would be. I would probably give it probably a 7, 6.5. Probably a 7 though. I would definitely recommend, if you're bored on a Friday night, you're looking for a movie to rent, I would definitely recommend checking this movie out. It's definitely an interesting movie. It's very well done, well made. The acting's great. Um, yeah, pretty much all the storylines will keep you interested and everything. Even though, like I said, I mean, like I said, I didn't mean like his story, like Jude Law's storyline, like it was boring or anything. I just didn't care for it for some reason. But like I said, that's me though. But there's nothing really that outright oh, this sucked, this is bad or whatever. There's really nothing I would. Yeah, there's nothing really I can complain too much about, other than like maybe personal preferences or whatever. Um, yeah, so yeah, would I recommend checking this out? Again, yes, I would. Um, so that is my quick review for Contagion. Perhaps not as good as some people might could do, but we all got to start somewhere, I suppose. So anyway, that is my review. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.